All right, y'all. Either y'all are calling for a reading from me, or there is some urgent message in here because I was literally about to get ready to go to bed. Like, this version of me was about to go to sleep, and then I was like, this is my bedtime. 8:30 is like my bedtime, and that's my time to start getting ready to go to sleep. But here I am sitting down to do this, so something's got to come through. If you're new here, my name is Dans. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. Let's get into it. Universe, please, what exactly is so urgent that you need to tell us? We have the Two of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, we have some new horizons, new territories coming towards you, and it seems like you're really wanting to put your best foot forward and have a different option than what you've had previously. So it feels like you are entering into a new space, but there's also a lot of wisdom that you want to really intentionally carry forward. So I see this manifesting in a few different ways, but the example that's coming up is there could be some kind of dynamic, a relationship, a workplace that is familiar to you, but you are wanting to show up differently. That's the big thing. Whatever this environment is that you've shown up in before, sorry, something in my eye, you want to show up as a different version of yourself, a much more stable and abundant version of yourself. And this just seems to be really on the forefront of your mind. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's what happens when I'm rushing to touch up my makeup before I get on here because I was ready to go to bed. Okay, I'm just going to take this as a sign. There's something that you're not seeing. There's something that's obscuring your vision. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take that message and let's get into it. The Ten of Swords. I cannot with y'all. Every single reading, the Ten of Swords is cropping up. Why? Let's get into it. My Lord. Okay, I'm too tired. To be nice about this. Y'all, why is this Ten of Swords coming up? Universe, please, what is this about? What is this Ten of Swords about? It's coming up in every single reading. I want to give y'all... I want you to not be in the Ten of Swords energy. Look at this Ten of Swords. This is not fun. You don't want to be in this. No one wants to be in this. Universe, please, what is the Ten of Swords about? The Ten of Swords just came up again because in this deck, it has everything is fine as the Ten of Swords, and then it has 10 of Swords. So that you can see the text at the bottom is different for both. But it came up twice. Okay. So you're pretending like everything's fine. You're really, really pretending like everything is fine. We had it in past readings as well. The mental gymnastics you're doing to be like everything is fine. Universe, please. Can you please tell us, what is this Ten of Swords energy about? Give me some context for what this Ten of Swords imagery is about. What is going on here? There is something that you are... Oh, gosh, there's a few different levels to this. There's something that you're emotionally blocking. And I see that this emotional block, I feel like it's growing in your shadow. This was actually coming up to me when I was getting ready, which it's starting to happen now. It's the message comes to me right before it starts happening, but also I feel like I'm starting to experience time folding in on itself. It's not linear. It's anyways. So, this has got to do with the potential of a family. Now, I don't think this is for you right now. I don't think this is something that you're thinking is going to happen even within the next 3 years. But there is some kind of emotional offering that you just can't handle. And I feel like it's got you really worried about what your future is going to look like. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Really concerned. I feel like you are fearing that your future doesn't hold the solid foundation that you kind of always imagined for yourself. And I think that you might be able to be like, and that's okay. If I don't have the future that I want, that's okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I think that a part of you is not okay with that. I think that a very big part of you is not okay with not having maybe some kind of family situation go on. Maybe that's exactly it. You are the kind of person that wants a family, wants a partner, wants kids, wants the whole shebang. And it seems to be like there's something very real within your, I want to say like psyche, but it seems like there's some kind of block. There is a block around you starting to make that happen for yourself. It seems like you keep going away from things that would set you up. Ooh, somebody's got commitment issues. Somebody's afraid. And you keep running away from situations and you know it. 6 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. You keep moving away from what could lead to a future for you. And I think that you're doing it as a way to protect yourself. I think you're doing it as a way to protect yourself. You're just harming yourself. What? I don't want to give readings like this, y'all. I don't want to give readings where I'm giving you a hard time like this, talking about your commitment issues. I would much rather get into a reading where the person you're connecting with is having a commitment issue. But this is just not the reader that I am. Here I am trying to be that good tarot, and I'm trying to be good to you. And you know what? What is good for you doesn't always taste good, like vegetables. Those are good for you. I'd rather be eating chocolate cake, but vegetables are what are good for you, and this is what's good for you. You are running away from every potential anything that is going to help you create a future that is what you want. Girl! I'm saying that in the unisex term. Like, bruh. Girl. Okay, let's see what advice universe has for you, okay? Because I'm going to get off. You know the song Desperado? I only know this because I teach it in one of my lessons, but it reminds me of that song by the Eagles, I think it is. And I think the lyric is, you better let somebody love you before it's too late. Better let somebody love you. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? Universe, please, insight and information. What can this person do to get away from this 10 of Swords energy? What needs to happen here? We have the Ace of Wands. Immediately, there's this thing of like, it's time to put a plan together. Like, it's time for you to start putting together a strategy because the time has run out for you to be just like willy-nilly running circles around the earth hoping that this thing is going to happen. Time's up. This is awful. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be giving this. I don't want to be giving y'all this energy. Whose guides am I tapping into? This is not... Y'all got some sassy guides. Y'all got some sassy guides that are like, had enough of you. Had enough of you. And you dared come to Dan's to get a reading. This is what you're going to get. Page of Wands, the Moon, Knight of Swords. Time for you to put a plan together. Step by step, word by word, line by line. I don't know why I'm saying, tell everyone what is on your heart. You need to just like get comfortable with that. I feel like the biggest thing that is, because I don't think that you are running away from commitment. I think that you want that. I think you genuinely want commitment. What you're running away from is honesty. you're running away from vulnerability. You're running away from any potential pain or rejection. You're just running from that. And because you can't ever lead with like really open vulnerability and honesty, you can't forge like these deep connections with people. I don't even think that you like fully notice that you are unable to have this emotional intimacy. I think that whatever you perceive as emotional intimacy, it actually is so much deeper than what you think emotional intimacy is. Because you don't let yourself get like that vulnerable, like really owning your truth, no matter what it looks like, no matter what the reaction is. It feels like you're so afraid to own your truth. And it means that you never get that far. And if you're wondering like why you can't make these connections with people that end up being something lifelong, it's because people like try and get close with you, and you either run or you don't give them anything deep enough to bond with and to really connect with you and to see you how you truly are, so that they can sense this not inauthenticity, because I feel like you're being authentic to the point where you're of what you're saying. I do feel like you are being honest, but you're not letting people in past the surface. And if people spend enough time with you and they only get that deep, they think that that's all that exists. And we know that that's not true. So you practicing owning your truth and just dealing with the consequences of it, it's going to do two things. Number one, it's going to show your nervous system and create in your mind the narrative that you can be safe saying your truth. That is really important, because it almost feels like you don't feel safe being honest to the fullest extent. And that needs to be corrected in an everyday way. You really need to be owning how you feel and be safe in the knowledge that no matter what happens, you're still going to love yourself and you're still going to have people around you that love you. Even if a person in front of you has an adverse reaction, you're going to be okay. That's really important that you reinforce that narrative. You are going to be okay if you are honest. And that's a hard thing to do, but it's so important. So that's number one. That's a good thing that's going to happen. And number two, you're going to start to develop deeper, more meaningful, more emotionally intimate relationships with people. And that is like, you cannot have this without this. You cannot have this 10 of Cups, happy family, happy home, if you're not willing to offer your heart to someone. And it doesn't feel like you're ready to actually offer your heart to someone. It feels like you're ready to offer your thoughts and your mind and your time, but you're not ready to offer your heart. And so you're here in 10 of Swords, wondering when it's going to happen for you. The only version of you that is going to be able to have an emotionally intimate relationship with someone is by you showing up like ready for that. It's not just going to happen. It's not just going to like happen by accident that you're going to become this person that just has an immediate click with someone and then it just turns on. You are too practiced at holding all of that in. You have run that neural programming to hide yourself too many times that even if the right person came along, you would not know what to do with that. And I want for you to be ready for when this right person comes along. And it's a simple task, but it's not easy. You just need to own your truth. Like really, really own your truth. And just say it. Say it at every opportunity you need to say your truth. This has been okay. if you were sending some wishy thinking towards me to be like, Dans, I need a reading, got me up out of bed before I went to go brush my teeth to come down here and do a reading, there you go. There you go. I'm ready to go to bed. Let's get into the oracle cards. Universe, please, insight and information. What last words do you have for this collective? Potential and possibility. Future, higher self, quantum. Reach out to the potential that is calling for you. You have the capacity to have these wonderful, intimate, vulnerable, truly honest relationships that are like going to far exceed anything that you have currently been in and felt. And it's not even just about a romantic connection. Like, you can actually deepen every single relationship that you have to a place that is so joyful and so real and so healing on both sides. It is so important that you work on growing this, because it is going to enhance your life, enhance your relationships, guide your path more authentically. So I'm going to leave it there. It feels like a weird place to leave it there. I felt like I left it there mid-sentence, but then I forgot where I was going with it. Guides left and they were like, all right, message is done. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next reading.